What's good, y'all? My name is Dylan Green, and this is Real Notes, a space dedicated to blurring the cultural and artistic lines between rap and film. I'm here to chop it up with everyone from rappers and producers to journalists and video directors about their relationship to movies and how, if at all, film inspires their craft. My guests this week are Alabama-born rapper-producer Pink Siifu and Virginia-born rapper Fly Anakin. We talked about overrated Disney movies, the joys of watching movies at your cousin's house, Anakin attending the midnight premiere of How High as a child, the importance of album skits, and the musical and cinematic inspirations behind their collaborative album FlySiifu's and its deluxe expansion EP Mokebreak. Come fuck with us.
We're gonna start it off on that note. Lion King, not that crazy.
I mean, if you want.
I'm just telling you, that's how we starting it off. That's it. That's the beginning point.
I feel like Lion King get like a lot of praise, but I feel like it's so many other movies that should get like that much praise from Disney, like Jungle Book and like Little Mermaid.
What?
I fuck with Little Mermaid.
You picked the worst ones.
You said why?
You just picked the worst ones. I didn't say why.
Jungle Book and Little Mermaid is fire. Their music is
Jungle
crazy.
Book and Little Mermaid. Out of all the movies, you didn't say Toy Story. Goddamn.
But that's like
man,
Toy Story got sequels, my nigga. Jungle Book and Little Mermaid don't really got no sequels.
Jungle Book ain't got no sequel. They got a real life adaptation movie.
Jungle
Book
Book
was fire. That shit was fire.
Jungle Book also got a sequel, like an animated one.
Yeah, come on, talk about it.
It wasn't good, but it got one.
Exactly. Talk about it, man. Jungle Book definitely dropped the ball at some point. It's Jungle Book. It's a bad series.
But wait, no. The first Jungle Book is cool. I love the music.
I'm gonna talk bad about it. It's because I know y'all somebody loves it, so I gotta talk bad about it.
The first Jungle Book's so crazy.
The King Louis song is wild. I love that song.
King Louis? You talking about the nigga from Chicago?
Nah, the fucking orangutan. He's like, he's like literally King Louis, I think his name is.
Bro, all them songs, all the character songs in Jungle Book go crazy.
I don't remember. I probably seen that shit maybe one time, like in my whole lifetime, and that's why I don't care about it.
See,
I feel like
once or twice, and that's it.
That's valid.
Like if you watch it, you're gonna be like, oh, these songs kind of fire, or like I can see.
Nah, probably not, bro. Probably not. They was on some bullshit back then. I used to get mad when movies broke off into a musical because I wanted to stay a movie. I don't know what it is about movies and fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I can't do Hairspray, bro. I can't fuck with shit like that.
I feel you on Hairspray. Well, wait.
It's that whole genre of movies though. Like,
so you can't do
that
a
whole
musical
world.
Period.
Nah, bro. The closest I got to that shit was the Carmen. Hold up,
Carmen Jones.
Yeah, nigga, you remember Carmen?
Wait.
The Beyonce movie.
Okay, the Beyonce movie.
I'm talking about the Beyonce shit.
All right.
It was Beyonce and Mos Def. The hip hopera. That was the
hip hopera to that shit. That shit just turned 20 like last year. I love that movie.
Way to make me feel old, nigga.
Son, what the same age, son? Stop.
I hate that movie.
Look, the thing is, I hated it too, but I respect it more than I respect any other musical movie situation because it was actual people I wouldn't mind see do that.
Have you seen School Days, my nigga?
Have you?
Nigga, what? No, I don't give a fuck about that movie.
School Days is the best musical because it's a Spike Lee joint as a musical.
Yeah, and that was when he was like still peaking too. Like,
I don't think I sat down and watched that one, but just to know that it's a musical joint, I'm probably not gonna watch it.
But I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's like 3 songs in that bitch, and it's like
it's almost 3 songs, so it's not even a musical joint. Why are you lying?
I mean, like they're like musical numbers.
It's a musical. It's like listed as a musical. They even took that shit. They even took that shit with a play.
I'm just saying, bro. If the movie got a number, I'm not watching that shit. If they got a nigga start snapping and bust off into a joint, I'm out of it.
You're cruel.
I'm glad. So you wouldn't be in a musical,
out of it.
My nigga?
No, nigga, you what? No. Why would I do that to myself? I don't want to see other niggas do it.
Oh, that just broke my heart.
Damn, that's rough.
Hey, I'm opinionated as fuck, and I know the podcast is good to be.
Man rapping How High?
No.
Yep. No, really? He did it? Really?
No, bro, them niggas weren't rappers in that movie. They was just potheads that went to school,
They,
and I appreciate that too because they kept it what it was supposed to be. It wasn't
That's
no
true.
damn
'Cause,
rapper
like niggas like
turn
House
actor
Party,
movie.
they at least came out with one joint. Like
right. They yeah,
See,
like
look,
it.
House Party. Look, nah, hold on. We gotta talk about House Party because
Let's talk
House
about
Party
House
is
Party.
corny, but House Party is legendary. House Party is like the first of, maybe not even the first, but like the early good corny movies in my
nigga,
opinion.
House Party and
Because
2 Days got the same vibe on my mama.
I don't give a fuck what the vibe is like. It ain't that.
But that's a musical though. So if you fuck with that, then why
But
wouldn't
nigga,
your fire ass?
they but them niggas was on they was on House Party goddamn doing the bump, nigga. You seen the dances they was doing? That was way more entertaining to watch than some hairspray shit, bro.
And they had Robin Harris in there too.
Bro, I'm not giving Hairspray no flowers. I feel you 100%. My nigga.
I'm just saying hairspray is the category that I created.
Oh,
that's that world. I don't want to be in that world.
I'm a big John Waters fan, so I'm kind of upset right now. He's the guy who made the movie.
What movie?
Hairspray.
Hairspray.
Oh yeah, he out of here. Fuck that.
I keep it a buck,
if
though, bro. The
he not
Hairspray play. Have you seen Dylan? Have you seen Hairspray like the play instead of the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, the play goes so much harder than the movie. Like, just like even aesthetically, like I can sit there and watch the play, but I cannot watch that movie, bro. I get annoyed as shit. Like the colors, at the saturation, all that shit.
Yeah.
See, I get it because that's kind of John Waters' whole thing, and like he's
Did that nigga do La La Land?
No. That was that was shit, I can't remember his name. The guy
Hairspray and La La Land look the same.
They do kind of look the same, but like Hairspray had like a lot less money, and like John Waters is just like on his like guerrilla filmmaking shit, just like with no money, and like he's from Baltimore too.
That's
so
dope.
like
I didn't know that.
and like he's
I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
How y'all feel about Larry Clark?
I actually like a few of his shits. I know he's a weirdo. Like
Larry Clark,
he's a weirdo. He's an extreme weirdo.
He's an extreme weirdo, but I like some of his movies.
All he got is kids. What other movie he got?
He got Ken Park too. And
he got Ken Park. Yeah.
Bully.
See,
he got Bully, bro. Bully crazy.
I haven't seen none of those,
bro.
I haven't seen none of those.
You gotta explore.
Yo, like Liv, go watch Bully and Ken Park. If you like Kids is a classic, but like go watch Bully and Ken Park.
I'm a peep because Kids you can't really give it to him because Harmony Korine wrote that shit.
Yeah.
So but Harmony give it all the Larry Clark type shit.
Like, Harmony Korine's a wild boy too.
That's my nigga. I seen all his movies.
Yeah, you seen Gummo and shit?
I seen Gummo. I seen Julian Donkey Boy. I seen Trash Humpers.
I still haven't seen Trash Humpers. I want to fix that. Just
you don't want to see that. But I mean, on some shit, you want to watch some weird shit, watch that shit. But that shit.
You saw Spring Breakers?
That shit's horrible. That shit was horrible.
Like Spring Breakers. I didn't like.
I got sucked into that bullshit just because I thought it was gonna be funny.
But that's literally his worst movie, but his best looking movie.
Yeah, because he got like a big budget with it. He got Gucci in the movie. Of course, it's the best looking movie. Like if he has Gucci money, he has good post production. Like
who pays for him stealing Riff Raff's identity though?
Who
pays for that?
That was
idea. That wasn't funny, bro. Nigga, I fuck with Riff Raff. Like you can't take that man identity. Like that was the Riff Raff the only nigga. I ain't gonna say nigga. Riff Raff's the only white man that looked like that at that time. So for him to rip that man off completely was very hurtful. But I mean, he white. He can deal with it.
That shit was funny. I ain't have no empathy for that nigga. Bro.
We gotta take that up with James Franco if you got a problem with it, Frank. But like,
see, look, I'm not gonna take it up with James Franco because it's probably the nigga that made the movie. Yeah, like James Franco probably like just took the check. I mean, fuck him, yeah, of course. But he just took the check. He won't think about the morals of it. He's just like, I'll just play this wigger.
How we feel about Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen. Hey, I fuck with Seth Rogen.
I'm not mad at Seth Rogen.
I fuck with Seth Rogen too.
I got a short list of white people that I really rock with. He had the top of that motherfucker.
Who is your list, my nigga?
Yeah, let me hear.
I can't even tell you, but all right. Look, I'm gonna just go out the top. Draco, you gotta move, bro. So it's I fuck with damn, bro. I don't want to say the wrong one.
Nah, just saying.
So look, on some comedy shit, Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell. Motherfucking Seth Rogen, the nigga that play what's the nigga the nigga that play the fat nigga from fucking
Mall Cop.
no, nigga, fuck no, not him. You talking? I know who you talking about.
Kevin
I can't remember
James
his
is
name.
fine. He's fine.
Paul
Fuck
Bart.
Kevin James. Fuck Kevin James. Just cause I won't talk about him. Fuck him for you breaking him up. Who else? The nigga
That
that
nigga was
played
there. That nigga was
bro,
there.
all the niggas that be in the movies that's on like have when I have big, I'm talking about fucking like Pineapple Express, Superbad. That whole white cast of people, that whole
shit.
universe of white actors,
I
I
know
fuck
what
with them.
Old Comedy Central shit.
Bro from Eastbound and Down, right?
Yeah, niggas like him.
Eastbound and Down is a classic show.
It's a funny show. It's a funny show.
Shit. The nigga, yeah, I can't remember the nigga name, but it's them niggas, but not James Franco, because James Franco was in some of the movies too.
Yeah.
But like the niggas that was around James Franco and Seth Rogen and them.
I fuck with
like
James
the nigga
Franco.
that played fucking McLovin and them. Like that whole time period of movies was like the shit to me.
They don't even act the same though. All them niggas from that shit. Michael Cera probably the only nigga that's still.
Yeah, Michael Cera one of them.
Michael Cera's off the grid, bro. He hasn't made a movie in like a decade.
I feel like,
and I can respect that. He probably still
like
getting bread.
Yeah, he's done. Like
I don't know what happened. I know him and I remember him and Amanda had a song together. Like she pulled up to the homie's crib and she had a song produced by that nigga. Yeah, nigga, I was so confused. I was like, what?
I remember I met her one time, like in passing while I was recording like the Mad Lib stuff, and I didn't know who the fuck she was, but I knew her from a movie.
She used to make music with Michael Cera, and like, but yeah, I don't know. Michael Cera, that nigga definitely just off the grid. I feel like though them niggas got boxed in off that Superbad shit.
Yeah, for sure. And then
I feel like Superbad was a great movie, and it should have been a genre.
Yeah, and like, but like low key, it was though. Like it definitely
that like Pineapple Express and shit. It's a genre.
Yeah, and like
that was all set,
like Knocked Up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like all that Judd Apatow stuff for sure. Yo, so before we get too off track, like, hi, welcome to another episode of Real Notes. This has already been crazy. We're already like 10 minutes into this shit. Like, yo, Dylan, CineMasai, green person. That's my name, I guess. I don't even know how to introduce these two. So like, Pink Siifu, Fly Anakin, FlySiifu's, Living Frank. Welcome to my shit. Thank y'all for coming on. This is
thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah. I'm still getting used to this whole podcast thing. It's really weird, but like
man, you're good.
I feel like you was telling us you was gonna do something like this last time you interviewed her.
I feel like maybe
I could be lying, but I feel like you was on some I'm gonna be hitting y'all up soon for something.
I think I might have. I don't remember, but like this is because when was that? That was around like November, right?
I feel like it was last month, bro. So it's so recent.
It seemed like it was mad short ago, bro. It don't seem that long ago for real.
Yeah, not at all. Like it's just like yeah. Like we went for like a solid 3 hours last time too. Like it's just off of bullshit. Like
that is true. We went for a mad long time.
Like,
we was vibing
for real, man. And that's what I love about talking with y'all. Like this is just like we're already just into it. And like so I'm gonna ask y'all the same question that I ask everybody who comes on to this show. I'm gonna take it way back to the beginning. When was the first time you two ever went to the movies?
I ain't never went to the movies with this nigga. Oh, you talking about like
individually?
Like, oh. Why would we go to the movies?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? But
I don't know. But it's COVID. Like what?
I feel you. I was just telling Audrey that's the first thing I'm trying to hit when like shit open.
The theater.
Yeah, facts. Me too.
We gotta do all the annoying double date shit. And we gotta go get a cabin somewhere.
We gotta go bowling.
Hell yeah!
Go skiing.
The one.
I ain't with skiing.
Actually, we can't. Yeah, never mind. I'm really not doing that shit. But I think if we could, we just gotta mob up at some point and enjoy it.
Nah, let's do all of that. We're gonna have to wait. I guess
I know
a few months, but
the gang definitely got to conglomerate. But the first time I can't remember my first time, bro. But I know for a fact that I saw the Bride of Chucky in the movie theater.
That's incredible. The midnight release. Wow.
What else? Yeah, I remember seeing Rush Hour. It's a couple things, but like them memories were so faint, bro. It was a long ass time ago. Like
I can name.
We used to always go to the movies as kids.
My earliest movie memory is probably Blade.
Wow.
I remember seeing Blade. We went to a drive-in theater to see Blade one time.
The drive-throughs. Actually, I don't know. I got an early memory too. Nah, but I think Blade came out before that. You remember that one white movie with the nigga? It's like What Lies Underneath.
What Lies Beneath? Creepy. That was
It was a creepy white like Lifetime ass movie, but we saw that shit in the drive-in theater because it came right before another movie, and that shit was fire. But Blade is like my earliest memory, and then I remember going to see one movie, and then all my cousins went to go see Romeo Must Die, and I like left my movie like early, and then I just went with them. And then I remember just finishing Romeo Must Die. Like
you used to do shit like that all the time.
You got served. When me and the homie, my homie, we first saw that shit. We were so amazed by that movie that we snuck in like 3 other movies to see You Got Served after that shit. I saw You Got Served 4 times when I saw You Got Served.
I remember the first time I seen You Got Served. We had it on bootleg. Like after a while, we stopped going to the movies, and we had a CD and DVD, man. So we always had the movies and shit, but the first time we tried to watch You Got Served, I got pissed off for some reason and I turned it off. And I came back to it like a couple days later and I was blown away. I was like, damn, why didn't I watch it the first time?
That movie was crazy.
I remember that. That was a crazy time.
Yeah, fucking
seeing that
was around the same time,
really
like paid in full.
You Got Served theaters though, like because it was a party when it came on. Like niggas was so hyped, niggas was dancing at the beginning, like the whole like theater was like all the girls.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, that's annoying. You're supposed to watch the movie. Fuck yeah,
I love that shit.
It was definitely one of those movies. Yeah, no, I love that shit too. Because what's it called? Me and one of my best friends, we saw Stomp the Yard in theaters like the day it came out.
When Chris Brown got shot, niggas was hot.
That was crazy.
Niggas was hot in that theater, boy.
This was this was like way before Chris Brown just like turned out to be a dickhead, but like it was just like damn, like that really just hit like I hit everybody in the theater, and like just like between that and You Got Served, like watching Lil' Kim like judge the dancers and shit, like that was a time.
Blade was crazy though, because I remember we was a kid, and for some reason I ain't know what Wesley Snipes looked like. And like I remember me and the homie, we was with my dad. We was waiting on Blade. We was like, yo, I think that's Blade. Yo, I think that's Blade. I think that's Blade. And then when that nigga pulled up and started stepping over the blood shit, I was like, oh no, that's Blade, nigga. Like,
you got the rave and shit, man.
Oh God, like that shit was crazy.
That movie is beautiful. Like, yeah, like that and the second movie are both so good. Third one's not good, but like Blade 1 and 2 are just great classics. They hold up.
Man, I was watching a Vlad interview with that nigga. Who is the nigga that plays Spawn? I don't know his name right now.
Michael Jai White.
Michael Jai White, but he was talking about Wesley Snipes and kind of what they did with that Blade 3. He's like, they was trying to take it from him and like change the, like they had the white. He like broke that shit down. And I was like, damn. And he mad cool Wesley Snipes. So he was like talking about how Wesley felt around that time. That's a good interview. That was a good interview.
He was, and that's crazy because like fuck DJ Vlad, but that sounds great.
Oh God, nah, fuck Vlad, but
yeah, nah.
The niggas be pulling up, and it be like he got Shaka, like fuck Vlad, but he got Shaka Khan getting interviewed by Lunel.
That's wild.
What?
Yeah, that's hard.
That's hard as fuck. Like he got like different things that don't nobody got. Fuck Vlad, like, and that's why you got to be on this shit, nigga. We gotta get your ass popping. We gotta get like our homies popping, because it ain't no reason why Vlad the only. We niggas is interviewing the feds. That's crazy.
Like, well, appreciate that like a lot. That but let me ask. So when y'all first started watching movies as youngins, like what was the movie that made you fall in love with movies? If you had like a falling in love with movies moment.
Child's Play. I fucked with Chucky. It scared me so much that I fell in love with it.
Right, and you said that was Bride of Chucky you saw, right?
Yeah,
first?
but I seen the other ones after a while. So that shit just kind of just put a nigga in that world. But I used to have nightmares of this nigga Chucky just chasing me down the hallway continuously as a kid, like night by night type shit.
You a horror? Frank, are you a horror movie
I don't
dude?
know. Anything that's low at the time I still do like some scary shit, but I like comedies. I like to laugh more than anything.
Right. No, I feel that. Like, and that's like that's why I like horror comedy, because it kind of just like splits the difference. Like it can be funny and scary, or just like funny and like gory or whatever. Like I'm into that type of shit.
That's why I like Bride of Chucky and shit makes so much sense, because
Yeah,
it was kind of funny
Chucky
when I got
flicks
older.
funny.
It's like when I was young, it was scary, but when I got older, I seen the humor in that shit. It was like, damn, I fuck with Chucky.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, I remember when
Shit
Seed of
like
Chucky
that.
came out. Like that was the one that really did it for me at first.
Bride of Chucky was definitely did it for me.
Yeah, Bride of Chucky was the best one, I think.
Bride
of Chucky
was
and the first one.
But I remember watching Child's Play with my cousin Maria, bless her soul. She used to babysit all us, and she was like the older cousin, and she played Child's Play just to get us all scared, and so we just shut the fuck up. And like
that shit used to work every time.
And bro, I love that shit though. I used to watch that shit when I used to be like, yo, like this shit crazy. I feel you. Child's Play, all the Chucky shit was mad fire. I don't really know what got me into liking movies. Cause I can't tell you my first movie, or I can't tell you like what I first seen. I've been like Schoolhouse Rock was fire to me. I don't know. I just like shit. I just like visual shit, like for real.
I remember when I was a kid, one time my uncle came in the room and we had the fucking South Park movie. It was like the bigger, badder, or whatever the fuck. Yeah. And he had us in that bitch singing Such a Fucking Face, Uncle Fucking. We got our asses beat for that shit. But I knew I loved movies at that time because I had that. And then I had Half Baked. It's like they gave me some fucked up movies.
And I feel like me and Frank was kind of the same. Like we weren't sheltered in that way. Like my parents, I watched hella shit with my dad. Like I didn't see Harlem Nights since I was a kid.
Yeah. Like, I remember going to see Players Club in the theater with my mama.
Like, and Frank got that. I didn't see a lot of the classics in the theater. Like
that shit was traumatizing.
The comedy classics. I ain't see like you talking about Players Club. You talking about what other movie did you say you saw in the theater with your mama? Yeah, like shit. I don't know. Like that one in my radius type shit. Like I got put on to those movies type shit.
Same. Yeah.
Like that's fire.
Yeah, like my cousins would put me on this shit when I was younger. Yeah, like I remember when I first saw the Dawn of the Dead, the Zack Snyder one from like on the one with Ving Rhames.
Like, that was amazing.
That movie was amazing. That shit is so good.
And all the Final Destinations, that just reminded me of the Final Destinations.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was
who you was with the first time you saw Playboy? I said Playboy. Baby Boy.
What?
Who you was with the first time you seen Baby Boy?
Ooh.
I was with my mama.
Ah, damn, I don't remember.
I think I was with a shorty. I think I might have been with I might have seen that shit at either my homegirl either my homegirl Sherry house or my homeboy Cody house. I think I got put onto that movie for sure. Damn, that's crazy. I do not remember that shit was
in the crib. I remember seeing Baby Boy like on a commercial on TV, like when it was about to come out.
I
might have saw it on BT first, like on God.
I definitely saw it on TV first. It must have been like the summertime. I'm like,
I saw that shit when it was on bootleg.
Yo,
like, that shit was in theater.
Yo, my sister and I would just spend like summers watching bullshit, and like I'm pretty sure Baby Boy was in that rotation at some point, and that's when I first saw it.
Like, yeah, I think the my nigga Ray Sean might have told me about that movie.
Nigga, I got another traumatizing movie story. I stayed over this nigga crib, nigga named Daytwan. I want to say this nigga got locked up not too long ago. Free him if he's still locked up. But this nigga, it was in like 4th grade. He had a sleepover. It was me, him, my homeboy Rodney, and there was another nigga. I can't remember his name at this point. But for whatever reason, these niggas wanted to watch Lockdown. And if you know about Lockdown, bro, traumatizing ass movie.
Oh, when that nigga get raped. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We watched that in BT Uncut.
Wow. Two things front to back. Nah.
Yeah, lockdown is too much, bro.
Yeah.
It was
Lockdown
disgusting.
is too much, bro. Like that movie is really black like oppression. Like that shit. That shit is like
That shit
the
is too
struggle.
much.
That shit is the struggle for real, man.
That shit is way too much. So
But yeah, I say like Jet Li, Blade, like Wesley, my bad, Jackie Chan and shit, like early shit for real.
no, that's all good.
Eddie
Those
Murphy,
yeah.
Baby Kids.
Oh, Bebe's Kids was such an important movie to me growing up. That was definitely a movie I saw with my cousins for the first time.
I had that on VHS. I bootlegged that shit off TV. I had the bootleg version.
It's funny. I had to
like
put
back when you
myself
used to
onto that
record
movie.
shit. You said what?
Yeah, what'd you say?
I said I had to put myself onto that movie. It's funny. Niggas used to talk about it, but I ain't never see it until I got older.
Like that's a classic. Like nobody talks
Major Pain, nigga.
Oh my god. Nobody
that
talks
too
about
as a
Baby's
kid.
Kids the way they need to.
My cousin put me on to that shit.
Yeah, no, I saw that at my aunt's house. Yeah, I saw that at my aunt's house in Queens for the first time.
Movies, the movies you see at your aunt crib and your cousin house, them the ones, bro.
Yeah.
Just always be kinky.
Them the
You always
ones.
gotta watch a sex scene with your peoples.
Son. So like movies, I mean, like obviously movies play some kind of like background or like really important part in y'all's lives. But like at this point, like as you're getting older, like when did you first start deciding that you wanted to make music?
I was 9.
Yeah.
I started writing. My brother was rapping and shit. He would come home and play his tapes. And I would just go to my room and write. Try to impress that nigga and his friends. And I wrote one verse. Nigga was like, "Oh, you next, you up next." And I was like, "Let me go to the studio." And he never took me. And then it turned into my brother trying to record at my crib.
Did you let him?
Yep. Yeah, well, of course. Why wouldn't I let my brother record at my crib? But this was like me being like on some like older type shit. Like I was like probably just graduated. Like now this nigga want to rap with me.
That's
like
beautiful.
that was my moment, I guess. It's like kind of turned around on him. Like that nigga had kids and gave up on his dreams.
Oh damn. That's a really beautiful full circle moment.
Not because he wanted to, because he had to. He got a job. You feel me?
That's gotta happen sometimes. So yeah, like just being able to provide that moment. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow.
Fucking like it.
Liv, what about you?
Just talking about that shit. Like,
yeah.
Frank just told me that.
Oh, like no shit. Wow.
When did I start? After college. In college. Cause I wasn't going to class. Niggas was sending me beats to do poems on. I wasn't even rapping. I made songs in high school and shit, but I was just fucking around. I was just off the lean with my niggas. Like he just high, just in the studio, no real studio, like a mic hanging off a sock in the basement. Like that shit was ass. Like so, like it wasn't even. I got probably like 2 songs from high school, and then I wasn't even taking that shit serious. I was a dancing ass nigga, and then I went to college for acting, but I dropped out because I started rapping in that time, and then college is that shit wasn't for me, so I just dropped out. And then around that time, I was rapping hella. I put out like my first tape. Then I just So I say like 20.
Damn.
18. Like like 19, 20. I
didn't realize you went to school for acting initially.
Yeah, I went basically for like almost 2 years.
Damn.
Probably like 6 quarters type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that shit was ass, bro.
I went to the 13th grade for one semester.
Oh God, you feel me? Like
that was as much as I could do. That's when I realized I want about that shit.
My shit, I don't know. I feel like my college experience was just crazy because I went there with the homie, and then he got like locked up on some crazy shit. And then I was just up there low key by myself, and mad shit happened. So I was just like, nigga, this ain't really it. Like college ain't really it. If you like, niggas be breaking down in college.
That's
I done
facts.
heard mad stories of niggas breaking down in
That's
college.
facts. Yeah.
So it's like niggas just cause college be a lot, bro. You can't and parents be sending their kids there. You got to make sure your kid ready for that shit. Like you feel me? Like college can't get that nigga ready. That nigga might be a drug addict after that shit. Be a lot of shit, bro. So it's like niggas gotta pay attention to like who their kids is for real. But I found out about music in college. I was doing poetry. They had the open mics and shit. I started going to them. Niggas was fucking with me. Then they had a band that used to do the music at one shit in Dayton. And then the homies like, yo, you should do poetry there, bro. And then everybody was doing all the poets. They was like so strong with their like voices, and I wasn't strong with my voices. So I was just like, nigga, I'll play with the band. I'm about to ask the band to play behind me, and then that's how I started doing music. So it's like,
yeah, I mean,
like that shit.
Like it led to good shit. Like even if you didn't stay there the whole time, because like I've also heard so many stories of people of so many people just like burning out, and like I'm not the first person within my wide family to do it, but like out of my father and my mother and my sister, I was the first like kid in my like direct family to go to college. So like,
damn, nigga said it's family wide. I ain't never heard that before.
but nah, like
that's a big ass family. My family wide.
I have cousins. I have older cousins who went to college before me, but like out of my father and mother's children, I was the first. So like there was just because neither of my parents went to college. So like it was
hard as fuck.
So
see, like my pops was just trying to use that shit as an excuse for me to stay in that bitch. I'm like, you ain't even finished, nigga. How you gonna tell me to do this shit? Like he wanted me to do it so he can brag to other niggas. Like, yeah, my son did this. Like,
yeah, like that's not it, like, bro. That's not it.
But it's like the whole time I'm in there, I'm like, I'm miserable. It's like I'm at a. That's crazy. It's like my whole time in there, I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to rap. You know what I mean? Like this was like at this time in my life, if you was like really hip to my shit, this is when the open house was getting ready to drop. And like 2014, 2013 was like a breaking point for me. That's when I said, fuck it, I'm a rap for real. And not care about whatever consequence could come from it. You know what I mean? And then after that, like short after that, I made Mirrors. And that's when I feel like I found who I was as an artist at that time and shit. But like, I think me saying fuck school was like the reason why shit happened for me the way it did, at least the timing. I wonder how school would have affected me though. Like I always think about that. But I also am very appreciative of the fact that I don't have student loans. I don't have to worry about none of the shit that school take niggas through. But I'm very curious as to what would have happened if I did go to school. Like and stay there. You feel me?
Same.
It's like maybe like because I would have went to like ODU, which is in 7-5, like 757, like basically where all the cool shit in Virginia be happening, like for all the artists and shit. So I feel like I probably would have broke off into something over there. But I feel like me being stuck in Richmond by myself, like forced me to be who I am right now. Cause all my friends was gone. Niggas was at school.
Right. Yeah.
Shit was weird as fuck.
Wow. I can kind of relate because I almost studied abroad in Italy for a semester.
You finished school though, didn't you?
Yeah, I did finish school.
Oh, stop scratching me.
But like I almost studied abroad in Italy for like a semester, and I often think about like how would my life have changed, like would I have met my girlfriend who I've been dating forever, and like just it's just really, you just think like where would life take you if you had just like stayed or like done something different. So yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, I also just don't. I feel like it was supposed to happen this way at the same time. This is an afterthought. Like, I'll probably be a little more like, I guess, more patient about certain things if I just stayed in school. But I also figure like, who really need that shit, bro? Like, you know what I mean? At the time, I didn't even know what I wanted to study. Nigga, it was general studies.
Right.
And that
I don't
shit
have no
boring.
major. You know what I mean? If I get an art major, I'm not guaranteed no job. It's like, what's the point of this shit? You know what I mean? Just do art
Right.
like
Yeah.
on your own time.
It's just networking. Like that's what I did. I just met people and made connections, and that was it. Like that was like my main shit.
See, and then that turned into Twitter and Instagram and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and Twitter and Instagram was already popping then anyway. So it's just
exactly.
yeah.
I mean, shit. The internet got teachers.
Yeah.
Can't even see this shit. I can see it.
Niggas a damn talk. That's funny as fuck though, for real. Cause it's like, I feel like the internet. There's so many niggas that like won on the internet, like that made money on the internet early.
Yep.
That's like, all right, fuck college. Just be fired the internet.
Yeah.
You can make, like, you feel me? Like, there actually should be a class.
I like I'm surprised it isn't, honestly. Like,
Oh God,
they got to be teaching memes at college. Like it just has to happen. Like,
teach niggas how to promo, teach niggas how to just whatever the fuck. Like, the internet crazy. So many niggas making money off the internet doing dumb shit.
Exactly. They ain't need no training for that. They just had to go do that shit.
Yeah.
Oh God. And they don't never got to go to college if they don't want to, or they could.
You just got to go run with the wolves and see if you can handle it. Yeah, basically. So like, while y'all were starting to like first create music and like finding your identities and kind of like finding your purpose within all of this, was there ever a period of time where either of you consciously linked music and film together while you created?
Yeah,
I mean, shit, this album was that.
Yeah.
but
anytime,
I mean, niggas have done that before though, I feel.
Yeah, like it definitely wasn't on no like, I'm trying to try something. It's just like, we got this beat plan, so we'll be watching, but we gonna keep watching this shit. Kind of keep you in there, I guess.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like, can you think of any like specific examples of shit you just like had?
Liv had some pimp shit on, so it was like some kind of pimp shit playing. We was at the stew. What was that shit? It was like the Players Ball.
Who, me?
Yeah, you had the Players Ball playing.
I think I actually put on the Players Ball, man.
Wow.
I remember that. I can't remember what session or what songs we made that day, but that's what was on. Come on,
yeah, I mean, yeah, niggas put on visuals and shit definitely in the stew. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah,
it's always
I
something.
mean, I feel like though we some visual niggas. Like, even with coming up with the concept off a skit and then kind of off next Friday with the shit and shit.
Right.
That's like some fans of movies type shit. You feel me?
Movie buff shit.
Yeah,
I'm not a movie buff, but it's you know what I mean. That's where it comes from, I guess.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask about that later, but I guess we could just dive into that now. Yeah, just like of course, the concept for FlySiifu is like a big combo of Pinkies from Next Friday and the skit from ATLiens. So like, talk to me about the first time y'all saw Next Friday, and the first time y'all heard ATLiens, and like, I guess the moment when you thought that was a thing to put on a record.
Damn, I actually remember both of those moments.
Oh shit!
Frank got a very good memory, bro.
Yeah,
I don't, bro. I don't.
Frank, you told us like 8 stories just off the strength so far.
Oh God!
Don't talk to me about your memories.
Don't lie on me, bro. It's like it's. I'm telling you, before I was smoking weed, it was a different kind of memory. So it's like I still remember certain things before I was smoking weed, but after I started smoking weed, that's when shit turns into a blur. But this is before a nigga was smoking anything. But like, goddamn, when I heard ATLiens, what was that? I was in fucking like 8th grade. I probably smoked a couple times, but I was still kind of like sober, you know what I mean? I was some young boy shit. So at that time, it was probably just Black and Miles and maybe drink a four loco or some dumb shit.
Right.
And listen to music.
High
So
school shit.
I had a whole bunch of I would go and fucking like download music on my PlayStation 3. At that time, I don't even remember how I was doing that shit, but I was downloading like pirated songs onto my PlayStation and shit at the time. When I was listening to just random shit, and I would download I would go and like get torrents on my computer and download whole niggas discographies and shit.
Yeah.
And like at
Shout
one
out
point I
Pirate
got
Bay.
the Outkast joint. Yeah, that's what I was on, Pirate Bay. And I would get on I would get on move, nigga. I would get on the goddamn like on like get into their discographies and shit, and I ended up downloading the Outkast joint, and I listened to ATLiens like on some like humbug shit, like not even trying to listen to nothing, but just like going through my PlayStation, and I heard You May Die, and as soon as that shit like transition to the next song, I was like, damn, I gotta listen to this, whatever the fuck this is. And then I did my Googles and saw the cover and shit, and kind of changed everything for me. Like, it was like a moment with that shit. And then I'm planning on doing something about that art. Because when I got the CD, I was kind of blown. I was like, bet, this is it. I gotta put that somewhere. So yeah, that's the thing. And then next Friday, bro, I can't remember who bought this. It might have been my pops, but it was on tape. Never saw it in the movie theater. Saw it on tape for the first time. Pops brought that shit over. I watched that shit a million times. Niggas took this shit away from me because I watched it too many times. I'm talking every day I would watch that shit eating cereal. Because this was after I had a fucking phase with this Michael Jackson tape. I think it was the Moonwalker. I used to watch the Moonwalker every morning. I would eat my cereal and watch the Moonwalker. When mama snapped, she was like, fuck this shit. I can't listen to this shit again. I guess she was tired of that shit, so she took it out the joint. She didn't even eject it. Took the shit, threw it out the back door. I never saw Moonwalker again until maybe 20 years later. Pops come through with next Friday because I cried to him and told him I ain't got no more movies. Nigga brought next Friday, and that was just it. I watched that shit so many times, bro. I could like on some. Like, just to compare, like, when I listen to Supreme Clientele, I can't stop myself from rapping every word. And that's the same way I am with Next Friday.
Damn.
It's fucked up. Them shits is etched in my shit, bro.
That's incredible. Like, yeah, like, there's something about all three of the Friday movies in particular. Like, even, like I watched Friday After Next over Christmas. Like,
it's
like
amazing.
This past Christmas.
It's amazing.
I love that movie.
Just, they're just so good. They're just so comfortable. Like, it's just, you could just fall into it and it's like put it on like a blanket. Like,
It's amazing.
Exactly. It's warm. It's like it feels like home when you watch it.
Ice Cube is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
He don't miss. He don't miss. He ain't never missed.
He was on his when he was on his like real like movie shit.
He ain't never missed.
Yeah. I like he might
Are we done yet?
What was that for? What aim was that for?
It wasn't for me.
It was for families. It was for families. Niggas with kids, the kids.
But I like Are We There Yet?
Yeah, Are We There Yet was fine, but Are We Done Yet is, yeah. Between Are We Done Yet and
I feel like it wasn't a miss. And I like Lottery Ticket too.
I feel like nigga, was Ice Cube in that movie?
Yeah. He did Lottery Ticket.
He did Lottery Ticket, yeah.
He made it.
Yeah, Ice Cube is big.
See, now that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
The Barbershop movies are great too, since we're talking about
God.
I ain't gonna hold you. I can't do the sequels.
One, I mean, like 1 is fine. Like 2 and 3 are fine, but they're not like 1 is great. 2 and 3 are fine.
The third one is a dud.
Yeah. Nah.
Third one was a dud.
Yeah, I be here for them, man. I'm just happy they're doing them. You feel me?
I feel it. Yeah, like
I'm happy for it too. I'm gonna just be honest about it.
I would honestly take a 4th Barbershop over Ice Cube supporting Trump again, but that's just me.
He did do that. I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, me too. But it's he did do that.
Well, I mean, shout out Ice Cube. I feel like that's everybody's uncle. Like we all grew up with Ice Cube for a long time.
No,
like, 100%. I love Ice Cube. He was one of the first niggas to say, "Fuck y'all niggas, I want my bread."
Him and Cedric are really on that wave. Johnson Family Vacation is one of my favorite movies ever.
Oh yeah, Cedric the Entertainer is a legend. I feel like we don't talk about Cedric enough.
No, we don't. He wasn't one of the original kings of comedy?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was him, Steve Harvey.
I feel like
Bernie Mac.
I'm gonna say some controversial shit. D.L. Hughley is not funny.
He's not. He's ass. He's always been terrible.
I hate people who say it, but we gotta normalize. We gotta normalize
Yo, wow.
explaining the fact that DL Hughley
Why are we talking
not
about
that,
DL Hughley when we talk about
cause the kings of comedy, bro.
This nigga DL Hughley. This nigga DL Hughley is so funny, bro. When you hear that nigga, when you hear that nigga on the radio, bro, that nigga hilarious, bro.
I guess, bro.
I
That nigga ain't make me laugh in a long
Listen
time.
to that nigga on the radio, bro. That nigga hilarious, man.
What radio?
He
got a radio station, motherfucker.
He got that XM shit, right?
I'm not listening to that shit.
Yeah.
Niggas just like trying to come at DL, man.
Hey, I was just everything.
I'm gonna protect.
Every time I watch the Kings of Comedy, every time I watch Kings of Comedy, I'll be like, "Why is DL Hughley on this shit?" He could have got Jamie Foxx. He could have got anybody, bro. DL Hughley, nigga.
You gotta go with that.
So they could have got Eddie Murphy, but Liv, tell me.
Eddie Murphy. Beyond that, I feel like them niggas is like in a whole nother category. Like I feel like Eddie Murphy. It would have been an insult for Eddie Murphy to be on that because Eddie Murphy's so much bigger than that.
Yeah,
but for them to throw DL Hughley,
you can't have Eddie Murphy in the
they could have threw Martin.
Generation.
I feel like Martin would have worked. Martin would have worked perfectly.
Okay.
But DL Hughley,
I want to replace none of the kings of comedy, though. Why? This conversation is crazy.
What? Live too safe, bro. Live scared to talk about the truth.
It's the kings of comedy. Like, what the fuck?
But it's the 2021.
That's royalty, nigga. That's royalty.
What we talking
about? I'm not
about
to rearrange the kings of comedy.
It should have been rearranged, bro. That shit should have been arranged.
Nah, take that nigga out and put Jim Carrey in there. like, fuck. I'm like, nigga, gone, bro. It's already made, bro. Like, son.
You right.
Let's
I'm
move
always
on,
think that. I'm always think that. And I want the world to know.
That's hilarious. I'm with you, Frank. Don't worry. Liv, tell me about next Friday.
Yo, shout out my nigga Eddie Griffin. That's who we need.
Eddie Griffin, the legend. You remind me of that.
Dysfunctional Family is one of the best stand-ups. Niggas be sleeping on that shit.
Eddie Griffin's funniest. Eddie Griffin was like Dysfunctional Family was great. I seen
that shit. I seen that shit early. I love that.
That's my shit. I saw that shit on Stars, my nigga.
Yeah, shit like that. Like that. That's some on-demand shit.
That's where I saw
on-demand crazy.
Undercover Brother, yeah.
Yeah, I saw Undercover Brother for the first time on Stars.
Stars is fucking with Eddie Griffin. But he ain't had that many movies though. He only had Dysfunctional Family and Undercover Brother.
Yeah, really. Like, I can't think. I can't think of any others. Maybe he had others. You know, if he's listening, you can tell me. But no.
Shout out Eddie, bro. I love that nigga. But keep going.
I respect that guy.
You was about to ask me?
I was just gonna ask you about next Friday, like when you first heard the ATL and shit, and when you.
Bro, I cannot remember, bro. I don't got an answer for you, bro. Frank's answer is so fire. You don't even want my answer. Like that's a real, genuine, honest answer. Like I can't tell you when I heard that shit, bro. I've been put on like, bro. I'm from Birmingham, bro. My cousins love Dungeon Family. Like I don't know when I heard that shit.
You just know, you know.
It's like when I don't know when I heard Hot Boys.
It's just a part of your body.
I remember that. I remember hearing them niggas for the first time. That's crazy. I got a lot of music memories. Music definitely like it sticks.
I ain't really got no music memories. I remember when I heard Tupac Pain, though. I was watching Above the Rim, and I think Pain was the first rap song I memorized. I don't know that shit, but I don't remember when I first heard ATLians, bro. Like Outkast memories, I don't really have no memories of like Southern Playalistic, Quemini, ATLians, Stankonia, kinda, because like I was like kicking it with this homegirl area, and we used to play that shit all the time. We was smoking. And then Love Below and Speaker Box I got because my mom used to play that shit when we was driving to Birmingham. So I remember that shit, but the early ones, bro, I can't tell you, bro. I can't tell you.
I feel it. Nah, like music is just kind of, like Frank was kind of saying, music. Like I definitely have like crazy music memories. I like associate music with places and like activities and shit.
Oh God,
that's it. Like I wrote
Like
a
my
whole
youngest memories are really only Pac and Bow Wow. Like I remember them shits.
right.
I remember first time.
Like
Yo, I mean,
when
like
I
yeah,
got that Bow Wow CD and they got to have that bandana in there.
Beware a Dog, right?
The Beware Dog, and he had the poster and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I memorized that shit. And then like a few days later, my homegirl had a birthday party and she got the CD and she was playing it. She was happy as shit. She was playing it and I was rapping all the words and she was mad at me. Like I just remember that shit. I remember shit like that. Like Bow Wow and Pac was my nigga when I was like a kid.
I feel it. Yeah. Beware a Dog was the first rap CD I ever owned. That was
that's crazy. I remember when that album that came out, right? Like in my neighborhood, they would have like random events, like the radio station will pull up and like in a van and shit, and they'll have a bunch of demo CDs and tapes and shit in the car, and you can like they do shit with the kids so you can win something. And I did something, I can't remember what I did, but I won a Bow Wow poster and a fucking CD with 2 songs on it, and I thought it was the album, but I was pissed. Like, cause it wasn't the whole thing. My uncle came in my crib like a week or so after that, and he saw the Bow Wow poster. He was like, "Yo, take this CD," and he told me to listen to it. He was not having that shit. My uncle was on like he was like I hate to say it, he was like low key gangster ass nigga for no reason. Like he's wild. Like he's doing time right now. So like he was one of them niggas like you gotta be like me or that shit ain't acceptable type shit. Like he probably homophobe, all types of shit. He real 90s nigga, you feel me? Like he was one of those guys. So like he gave me Ready to Die and I didn't listen to Bow Wow again after that shit.
Damn. Did you see Like Mike?
This nigga crushed
I saw that shit. I definitely saw Like Mike. I enjoy Like Mike, but I knew not to listen to that nigga and take him serious because of Biggie. Like he kind of like skewed my whole shit early, like you know what I mean.
Damn. My pops was trying to do that too though, because like I would listen to Pac, and then Outkast was cool. I could bump Outkast all day, but I would listen to Pac, and then my dad would be like, "Nigga, listen to this Biggie. Nigga, listen to this DMX. Nigga, listen to this Scarface." Like you not like. Yeah. I'm like he like my pops was kind of on that shit. He let me do the Bow Wow shit though. He let me do the kids shit. He let me do all. I had Aaron Carter.
Hey, me too. Yeah, that was.
They won't having that shit, bro. Them niggas they would have either beat my ass or took it and made me listen to something else. Like my uncle was on Scarface heavy. He was the one that introduced me to BG and shit. Like he was on the gangster rap shit. Yeah. Like so, it was a certain standard set like real early, whether I knew it or not. You know what I mean?
I feel
he definitely fucked me up.
Yeah. Shout out Pimp C though too. UGK. Them niggas was definitely early.
Hell yeah!
I used to Pock Full of Stones used to stay playing in my career.
I really studied them niggas like high school, like Pimp C. Actually, not like middle school for real, because I was already fucking with Pimp C. But like UGK as a thing, like that was like high school for me. Like I started listening to the old shit, buying CDs and shit.
Yeah, that's all my dad played was the first album.
Man,
that's all my dad played by them. Like I that's all I knew for the longest. Like when they made international players, I was like, oh shit, this UGK. Like, I didn't know how they new music sounded, bro. Like for real, I was like, because I just heard that first album. That's all I still listen to.
Right.
Like Pocket Full of Stones is like one of my favorite tracks, like ever.
It's incredible. It's definitely a classic. You know what's crazy? Like my father, my dad is like he's 70. He's turning 76 in a month. So like he was already damn near 50 when I was born. And like so he was like he wasn't like super into rap like that. His favorite rapper ever is Tupac, which is crazy to me. And like but like he wasn't like he was only paying attention to the shit that like I would show him because like I was really into like G Unit. I was really into Bow Wow for a bit, G Unit, fucking when Lupe Fiasco first dropped. Like, yeah, I feel like I didn't
fuck with G Unit for real. But I like my homies fucked with G Unit, so like I would like they'd be showing me shit. I'm like, that's cool. That's kind of how I felt about Dipset too. Like my
Damn.
homie fucked with Dipset hard, so they showed me shit like, it's cool.
Mm,
But I was always on like Dungeon Fan. Like as
Right.
far
That
as
shit
a
been acting
unit, as
weird
far as a
too.
group and shit, I was like, I fuck with Dungeon Fan.
yeah,
Like, and I
yeah,
fuck with like what Badu and
Bro,
Scott on this shit. Like,
of
I had
course.
to put myself on to Badu for real. Like that was high school too.
Me too.
They had this
uh,
wild ass hurricane, and I fucked around and stole her whole discography in the midst of me having this maniac downloading phase in my life. Like I had her whole shit, and I listened to the discography when the lights was out. Like I kind of fell in love with her. And then I think Verde Terrace came out like that same weekend.
Shout out
oh,
Spinner.
that's
That
crazy.
was
Shout out
Yeah,
Spinner.
another moment.
that's a good time. That's a good time.
Yeah. See, I always can tie music to my time, like to my lifetime and shit for whatever reason, because that's what I was into, like this whole, you know what I mean? I don't
Yeah,
know. Everything else is just a little less important than music
I feel it.
this
Like
whole time.
before
Yeah.
I move on, that like what you just described with fucking Badu is what happened with me and Prince. I downloaded Prince's whole discography off Bandcamp, and I just or not Bandcamp, Pirate Bay, and I just like ran through it. I like Prince doesn't want his music on fucking Bandcamp, but like yeah,
All that,
Yeah.
like that
all
was
that shit.
like that was the first like I remember the first time I heard Under the Cherry Moon, and damn, yeah, so
I
yeah, that
still
was
haven't really explored that man's music.
All that shit
at some
was
point you
playing
should at some
crib.
point you should try it.
I know I have to. I just feel like I'm intimidated. It took me a long time to get into Max B because of how much music he got.
I mean, just start with fucking Coke Boys. I mean, you already did, but like,
No, you know what I mean. I'm into it now, but
yeah,
it's like I wouldn't know where to start with Prince. It's like I don't
Nah,
want to
you
listen to
gotta
his first
you
album.
gotta
Like,
start with Sign of the Times.
start with the Batman soundtrack.
all right,
That's what I'd suggest.
Nah,
the
I would say
Batman soundtrack.
He
I
did
ain't
the
even
whole.
like the Batman movie.
Sign of the Times, bro. And For
Alright.
You is fire too. For You, his first shit.
Yeah,
See, I haven't. That's the thing. It's like my mama fuck with Prince, but she ain't never sit me down. It was like, look, this the hard Prince shit. She told me about the Earth, Wind, and Fire. That was on my mama
my dad
shit.
was on
And
that shit
everything
too.
else,
Nah,
yeah,
like Prince
everything
shit
else
don't
was like it
sound
was
like
like,
that.
oh, I fuck with this, but she ain't tell me nothing extra about none of that shit. So I know I want that serious. But Earth, Wind, and Fire was serious.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you kind of want to fuck with Prince. Like I feel like you could appreciate him, but I don't think you would fuck with like his music. But I feel like Sign of the Times you could fuck with because it got a couple joints. Like the production is kind of crazy.
Musicology is
But
pretty cool too.
he
On
not like
on
Earth
that shit.
Wind. He not like them niggas. He a weird nigga. Like he not like his music don't got a soulful crazy feel. It got like a weird feel. Yeah, I don't even know what it's like blues and rock and pop, but it ain't like really soul.
Yeah, not really.
Like
Not
for
not,
real.
not in
It's
the
like
same way anyway. Like
it's like not like Earth Wind or not like the bands I know you fuck with like from that time. But he like on some other
Yeah.
shit, Prince. But I feel like you could appreciate it though, especially the production, because he was making all that shit himself, nigga. That's why he
All right, see,
crazy.
that's hard.
so live. So the way when you make music, like the way you fragment your stories, to me personally, makes some of your songs come across like they're almost like they're short films in a way. Because like I was listening to Trauma from Ensley again, and there's just a bit near the end where you said like you were on Fulton skating, juice and ginger on the side, Compton with the homie, pour some water on the side. Like that's like you just like took those two different stories, but like found the through like you just took like the happy version and the sad version and made it this like really just like putting them side by side together like that is just like that's really like some like vignette shit to me, and I really love that.
I
And
appreciate that shit.
of course,
And yeah, bull.
and like on Negro, and like every song on Negro also kind of feels the same way, just like in the sense that like these are just these like, of course the whole album is an aggression, but like just like these pockets and stories, whether you're talking about like your own general like fear or anxiety, or just like need to rise up against the police, or just like the story of Chris Donner, or just like there's just so many different directions that you go in the music you make, and like I was just like to me it really almost just feels like these little vignettes come in to form like a bigger picture as a whole. And I was wondering like if that's something that you like consciously think about while you create, and if that's something that you can like attribute to like film and shit.
I mean, I definitely want to make film. I definitely want to score film. I definitely want to act. But and I definitely like before my shit is out, I'm like, all right, this shit gonna go after that shit, and then I'm gonna put that and that. Like I do that. But I can't really control what's made. Like for real, like I could push it, but I don't really like doing that these days. I like just like when it's come to my solo shit, I like making what I make. Making a lot if I can, or just making what I make. And then really getting my transitions in order. Because I feel like through transitions, you can explore different sounds. So like, I'm all about that right now, for real. So, yeah. But I can't say that I got it all figured out, my nigga. I can't sit up here and tell you that I'm trying to make some other shit that I ain't never made before on my next shit.
Yeah.
And I need help. I'm gonna tap in with some musicians.
You're always on that type of time too. Like that's
like I'm trying to like push, because my favorite niggas are Prince and 3 Stacks, and like fucking I love James Brown, I love George Clinton, like I love Jill Scott, like I love niggas with musicians. It ain't even I love them. I love the music. Like the production is crazy. Like in this, like I want my shit to have that quality. I want to take it there like that. So it's like, why not try different shit each album? And it's like I fuck with Tory Moore because he said this one interview. He's like, I'm gonna make all my shit and then come back to everything I made. He said that one time. He's like, I'm gonna do all this shit and then come back to it. And I feel like I'm gonna do the same shit. Maybe. Or maybe not. Like, why not have like all these different? Damn, he was on that shit. He was on that shit. He was on that shit. It's like time signature and shit. Yeah. Like I fuck with that shit. Like,
shout out to Toro. He's great at that stuff.
I fuck with that shit.
So another thing, you and I talked about this when Negro came out. We talked about Coonskin a little bit, and like how you kind of, and how it kind of like, maybe not necessarily influenced the making of Negro, but like how it was kind of like in your mind while you were talking about it. Like can you remember do you remember like basically what do you think of the movie Coonskin? Like what was it about you that drew you to that movie?
Nah, you talking about the cartoon, right?
Yeah.
That ain't like a big movie in mine. That's not like a big movie in mine. Like I know of that movie.
If that's what you mean.
Yeah. Like I like that ain't like my favorite shit. Like I like seeing that shit. For real, I got put on that shit through clean CDs, Frank.
Oh.
Yeah, that nigga played that shit at a beach show, and then he projected that shit with an all black producer. And I was like, what'd he do? And then niggas showed me that movie. It was a white dude that did some whack shit, and then I seen that shit, and then I was like, damn. But like I've only seen that shit like 2 times. But like it's funny though. It's funny. It's like I fuck with shit like that. Like I like well, I don't know. I mean, real life really influenced me though the most. I would say like real life influences like getting influenced by like the stories of my cousins or my stories and like what I seen and shit, and like just like what I read on more or less too, like what I know about like how they did Fred, how they did, and what it like kind of like how Asada was running it, and then like just a bunch of like little stories, just like nigga, like it's like why not make a project that I feel like can, I don't know, I don't even know, and I don't even know what I did. I still don't know what I did. I feel like it's amazing, but I still don't know what I did. It ain't gonna get appreciated like it is like that right now. Like that shit is like some deaf shit. I feel like niggas gonna look on that and be like, damn, this nigga did that in 2020. Like like mad like lately. And then the deluxe is like I feel like even crazy because it's like not aggressive. The deluxe not aggressive at all. It's like more jazzy and rappy. And
that's what you was. That's why you was like you was saying niggas still expecting, and it was like
niggas,
back on your
niggas cannot expect with me, my nigga. You
Yeah.
cannot expect with me. You don't stop trying to expect. Like stop trying to tell me what to do, all that shit, because that shit is never gonna be that. Like me and Swarry dropping some shit in February. That shit not gonna be what niggas. So it's
is it that or some other shit?
It's pretty, nigga. So it's like nigga. So it's like that shit, nigga. I'm like, I just like exploring, bro. I just like exploring, bro. I feel like I should have different aliases, but I just put it under one alias.
I mean, you do have different aliases though.
Like, facts, but like it's production and jazz. Like it's just those things. I was about to make another one for this 80s shit I want to do, but I'm about to say fucking and do it just a Pink Siifu 80s album. Like,
why not?
Like fuck different aliases, low key. I'm about to just do it all under one shit, nigga. Cause I own my name, I own all the shit. So it's like
what's his name? What's his name? No, I'm joking. I think that I feel like this nigga about to be a generational guy. Like I don't even know how to explain it. You know how it'd be like a nigga that just be like the fucking bicentennial man.
Mm-hmm.
He about to like have that moment. He gonna catch on fire. He gonna be on fire for like 8 months straight. And niggas gonna be like, who is this guy? He's such a fucking what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of it. It's gonna happen. I can see it because this nigga, he's so crazy. He's so crazy. You know, the world is ready for weird. I feel like at one point he was so weird the niggas didn't understand, but now it's like the perfect time for this nigga.
Exactly, bro. Like niggas been weird for a long time too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I was making weirder shit before this shit, bro. I just started like clicking. Like I was like, all right, okay. Like I was trying to make space shit. Like Ross G, I was trying to impress Ross G. Like you feel me? I was trying to impress Ganja Sufi and Zero. Like them was my 3. So it's like in Georgia and shit. And it's like, so I was trying to make some out the box shit, nigga. Like
shout out Georgia and Muldrow too.
Oh God, listening to VHVL. Man. Like just
incredible
like
shit, son.
Crazy shit. Like
damn. But yeah, Frank, I got a couple questions for you too. So like,
oh my god, oh my goodness, what's good?
Yeah. So Frank, like a lot of your projects, like particularly your later ones, like you love skits. We've been over this before, but like there's but like like especially on like the later stuff, and of course on FlySiifu's, like skits are something that you kind of hold near and dear to your heart. Like I was wondering I guess I was wondering like if movies kind of play a role in how you like put your skits together, or if it's like strictly inspired by music. Because I know you also grew up watching stuff like Def Comedy Jam and like Your Mama on MTV and shit. So like,
Frank skits 5, bro. Grand Schemes, that shit's so classic.
I'm gonna keep it stacked with you. I always go off like this feeling because I never established the actual formula with the skit shit, and that's why like I be kind of like fucking myself over because I'll be like, damn, I'm gonna do this, and then I'll be like, nah, I don't want to do that. Then I'll be stuck, and I'll be like, fuck the whole project, I want to do another one. But like, I had like when Grand Scheme happened and shit. The dude like that did that poem, my nigga Robert Louis Gibson. For whatever reason, people really think that's me doing that poem, and I could never, like, I couldn't. I'm not the poem guy. You know what I mean? Whatever. Niggas really thought that was me. But when he did the shit, he heard the album, and then he was like, he wrote his shit or whatever. He recorded it. Everybody left the room. They were doing something in the kitchen. I'm in there just like literally blindly, like I was listening to it, then I'll blindly just make a chop. put that bitch after that song. And then I make another one, and I'll put that right there. And I'm like, nah, I can't have it like coming too soon. So I'm gonna give it some space. So space it out, put that part right there. Another part, cut it again, boom. And then let the rest of it ride out at the end. And I played the shit for these niggas, and it was like, yo, yo, this is crazy. I'm like, I literally didn't do anything. I just cut it up and made it make sense to me. I guess niggas was like blown away by that shit. Oh, Draco scared the shit out of me. Niggas was blown away. So I'm like, cool, I guess I'll just keep it like this. You know what I mean? But like ever since, like, and before then, it was anytime like it was a skit situation, it's like I would just fill it out. I don't really think too hard about it. But when I start thinking hard about it, it's when I fuck up. I feel like I fucked up with the last album. I probably should have adjusted those a little differently.
You talking about at the end of the day?
Yeah.
Man, that shit perfect, nigga.
It worked for that moment, but I know why I went wrong.
At the end of the day, and I'm gonna give it up for Hollywood because my nigga Logi, I remember when that shit dropped.
Shout out Logi.
That nigga when Hollywood dropped, but that nigga FaceTime me, he's like, bro, you heard this shit? He's like, how they got the sketch crazy, bro. Like how they just got like the interviews and shit. Like that shit fire, nigga. Like it was just like y'all be having y'all probably don't think y'all on it, but y'all kind of be doing it just by not trying for real. Like
skits really just a part of the territory with this shit, in my opinion. Cause it's been that since I started listening to rap music. It was always skits and shit. So I mean, it ain't. I guess it's like a tradition thing, like niggas just carrying it on. But I always thought skits was cool, so I can't necessarily abandon that shit. There's always gonna be like some kind of skit theme through all my projects and shit, because that's just how I am.
Right.
I'm just gonna do that every time.
And where this nigga really need to get into like comedy and like acting movies, bro, because this nigga funny.
I also need to play around a lot more, because on the Smoke Break intro, I kind of like
that shit
I went to a certain bag that I used to be in, like as a kid type shit. And it made me feel good.
He doing like four different voices, or like three. It was hilarious on the intro, and it's just like it's real quick too. It's like real subtle, but it's like this nigga is actually wilding on the intro, bro. He just saying hella funny shit. Like,
I couldn't do it in front of my lady, bro. Like I waited till she I was at this nigga crib. Him and his girl was they went to the store, and my girl was in the shower, and I was like, cool, it's the perfect time for me to do this dumb shit. So I went and did the shit, and then like after I was done, she was like, what was you in here yelling for? That's what was funny as hell. But it came out hard though.
Yeah, no,
it came out hard.
It's really cool, and like that's one of the things that I really love and appreciate about Smoke Break is that FlySiifu.
You heard it?
Yeah, I already heard it.
Yeah,
damn, I didn't even know. That's hard.
Let's go. You heard the master, right? You heard the like complete version. Like, okay, boom. Let's talk.
Let's talk. Yeah, he knows some stuff. I didn't know he knew that. That's hard.
I thought y'all knew. Yeah.
No,
we
didn't
tell us
who heard it.
We don't know anything. Nah.
I ain't saying if it was like some Youth Academy
I think
business.
that's why. I think that makes
nobody would have heard.
Dan was honest about like trying to get it so he could send it out to niggas and shit.
That's some label shit. I ain't never been on that type of time unless it's like just on me just off the strength me sending the nigga the project type shit. But I'm glad that it's set up that way so niggas can have a good interview without me being like, damn, this nigga don't even know about the project that we promote.
It's better this
Those
way.
days was very trash.
Man,
those days was unacceptable.
Yeah, no,
it's definitely better. Y'all so beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh man, you're beautiful. Man, look at us out here, son.
Look at us. Look at us.
Look at this black man.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Who'd have thought? Not me. God damn, son. So actually, let's talk about this Smoke Break shit real quick, cause
let's talk about it.
Oh my god.
Yo, cause to me, like, so like I have a weird relationship with deluxe albums because like most aren't great. Like most of them aren't great. But I think at their best, like a deluxe album can be like a director's cut of a movie where it's either like expanding on where it's either expanding on like the ideas from the ideas and sorry, let me try that again. It's like a director's fuck. I messed up. I fucked up. Damn. So yeah, like at its best, like a deluxe album can be like the director's cut of a movie where it's either expanding on the details and tone of the original or like kind of taking it in different directions. And what I love about Smoke Break is that not only is it the deluxe of FlySiifu's, but y'all are also releasing it like as a solo EP, which I think is really dope. Like, I think that's great. I think it's cool that they work, that they can work like separately and together. And like, I was just wondering if like that was, yeah, I guess I was just wondering if Smoke Break is like, I mean, like Smoke Break is clearly an extension of everything going on FlySiifu's, but like what, like, so like with these extra songs, like what were you trying to do? Like, how were you trying to expand on FlySiifu's with the extra songs?
Live. Man, I just want to, because all right, so like, boom.
Most of those songs was
the label,
awesome.
the label. Nah, fuck it. The label wanted. The label was like, we was like, we got more songs. I want to do a deluxe because I love deluxes. I can't believe you said that about deluxes. I love deluxes. But anyway, I love deluxe. So I was like, nigga, let's do a FlySiifu's deluxe so we could keep the momentum going. You feel me? And then they was like, and I was like, man, let's just do this shit. And I was like, let's just do this shit. Come on. And then like I sent them like I guess like maybe 2-3 songs. We sent them 2-3 songs, and they was like, okay, we could do this shit. But then I think also I was on my Nego shit too. Cause if you look, my Nego Deluxe got 20. I think I was like kind of like, nigga, let's just do like 8, like 9 or some shit like that. Let's do like a real like EP and shit, not just like a few. And then Frank was down. We was gonna have a couple more, but like I think we just didn't want to go too crazy. And we didn't want it to be like a whole nother album type shit. But these, I feel like I was also telling the label, I was like, this is like an extension of FlySiifu, the record shop. Like we still in that world on Smoke Break. And like at first they was asking like, well, we might as well just do another album. But I was like, nah, because this is like FlySiifu's like expanding. Like we still in the record shop. We still work there. We still everything. So like that's why like I fuck with deluxes, because you could expand the concept and expand like the vision and shit, and just like director's cut type shit with the commentary. And this is low key FlySiifu and Friends. Like we ain't got no solo tracks except for Blame. And if you got the vinyl, you already got that track. Right. So it's like, you feel me? So it's like, I feel like this is FlySiifu and Friends. We got to do like a couple features that we didn't get to do. And there's still some more that we wanted to do and want to put on. But like, you know, niggas is like, we ain't want to go too crazy. Cause we do want to probably do another one. But like not right now. But we want to just show a little bit more love and like, feel me?
I don't think we telling nobody at that point. When we do the next one, we gotta just keep this a top secret.
Oh God. That's why we wanted to just give you this, because like we got solo shit to do.
Right.
And niggas want to get on tour and shit, do that shit. We ain't even done none of that yet. So it's like,
and that's what I love about listening to Smoke Break, because Smoke Break is like, you remember when they would like put out a movie and then they would include like another disc with the DVD or the tape or whatever that had like short films and shit.
That's my
like that's what shit. Yeah, like that's what Smoke Break is to me, and that's what makes it so breezy and just like fun. Like listening to The Divide, like just like listening to y'all just like go.
And that shit was made at a very, very rare moment, bro. Like we was all at Alchemist's house.
Damn.
We could have had an Alchemist beat.
Damn.
Yeah, but like we was just at nigga's house, and the homie
Yeah.
Ewan was there. And then
Yeah.
Ewan was like, yo, I got this beat. And niggas, I ain't seen Ewan in so long, bro. Like, that shit was so rare, bro. I was like, nigga, I was telling Ewan to pull up anything, nigga. I get on something or whatever. And then Z Lupus is just ready to go whenever. And me and Frank was like, fuck it, nigga. We're just gonna put whatever happened here on FlySiifu. And then Mavi was in there.
Yeah, we made Blame that night.
Concept.
I think we made Blame the same.
Yeah, man.
Nah, say it again, Frank.
We made Blame that night.
Yep, we made Blame in the other studio. Yep, because Black was there. Black finished the beat and he gave it to us because Black Noise was there.
Right.
And we made the others. We made that, and then right after
I think we made something else too though. It was something else in there. Me and Ben did me and Great Matter probably did 3 songs that day. Like before everybody got there type shit. We was kind of going there.
But she didn't know Alchemist beats get used though. But anyway,
I used one the night before.
Man, I mean, I got solo cuts, and I think Frank got one, but and I got one with an open too, man. Frank should have slid on, bro. We dash to have an Alchemist.
We can still do that. We can still do that. That's the
it's kind of crazy, bro. If we do some physicals, we definitely gonna put a bonus on there, bro. Oh God, but yeah, Alchemist is one of the nicest dudes on the planet, bro. He just let niggas use the studio and shit. If he fuck with you,
he bought us donuts.
Oh God, bro.
Damn.
He's it's big. Like he's really like Uncle Al for real.
Yeah, for real. Uncle Al is the thing I've heard, man.
Yeah, bro. He really take care of niggas, bro. So it's like he just let us record that shit. Concept was there on a random night. He was with some of his homies and I've been wanting to get these niggas on the song together for a minute. So it just worked out, bro. Like I was just like, it really was just timing. It was timing in the night. It was a beautiful night. It was a rare moment, and niggas was like, "Fuck it, let's all get on this shit." Like,
it was one of them nights mid-COVID.
Pre-COVID, bro.
Nah, this ain't pre. It was mid-COVID. This was in the midst of all that shit.
Nah,
you right. Cause this was like I remember this time. I stayed at Animal's crib this trip.
Exactly, bro.
It was
Just before COVID, everything was wonderful.
This was right before. No, Pop Smoke died that same time period because we was in LA.
That was right before COVID. Yeah,
right before. Like all this is right before.
Yeah, because I remember I saw y'all in New York and we was bumping Pop Smoke. Well, out me and Gabby.
Bro, that's so crazy.
That shit was. We was staying in Canarsie. Yo, Pop Smoke.
Oh wow. Man.
Pop Smoke's such a legend, bro. That shit crazy.
And he made it so far so quick. You were in Canarsie? Like that's where he's from.
No. Well, we was there, but this was after he died. They had murals all over the place.
I'm saying when we was bumping them. Yeah, exactly. I'm saying we was bumping that shit in Canarsie.
Right. Yeah. I just meant like that's like the energy because
oh God,
he's from there, so like it's gonna be extra special. Like
God, it's just crazy to be in LA at the same time as his death type shit.
Man.
Yeah, it was crazy coincidence.
Cause I was staying in LA still, you feel me?
Right.
Crazy ass coincidence. We was probably 30 minutes away from that spot.
Oh God. Yeah, that shit.
Animal stand goddamn right near the Beverly Center.
Man, that shit hurt. Yeah, I remember when that happened. That was a lot. Cause I don't even know what else to say. It just feels like he should still be here because his movie just came out, which I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I gotta see that shit. I gotta see that shit just to see it.
Yeah, just off the strength. Like
I didn't even know he was trying to get into acting. That's the thing. All us rap niggas really can act, bro. Right. Not saying like niggas is fake, but I'm just saying like if you can. I was talking to the homie. I was like, if you can get on stage when you having a bad day and do an amazing show, you can act.
Hey, since you say it like that, then I'm definitely that nigga acting.
Bro, you feel me? Get into your style, your shit. at any moment, nigga, because you have to or you want to, you can act, bro. So it's like this act. That's why I fuck with Harmony Korine. He's like, man, he cast anybody for his shit. He's like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. like the fuck? What? It's about. I like niggas that don't know what to do because that shit gonna be pure on camera.
Yeah, you know, like Candid and all that shit. The only rapper I'm gonna say who can't act is probably Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is not a good actor, bro.
I ain't never. Nah, the Wash was funny as shit. What you talking about?
He was weak in Training Day.
He was so bad in Training Day. That was the one I was thinking of. He's terrible in Training Day.
You gotta be honest on that one. Training Day
was
fucked up.
I don't know. I forgot he was him. Did he have a patch?
He's in that shit for like 5 minutes.
That nigga had braids.
Did he have a patch? That's all I'm asking. Did he
have a patch?
The eye patch. Didn't he have an eye patch?
No, not in Training Day.
No. You think about California Love.
California Love,
bro.
Hold on, I'm about to search Dr. Dre damn Training Day. Hold on.
Cause
that's when he had braids, bro. He never had braids.
Hold on. I don't remember this, bro.
That was such a moment. Cause
I remember it.
Yeah, Jay was looking bad in that movie.
So y'all right. This is worst movie. The Wash was hilarious though.
Yeah, the Wash is great. The Wash is great.
The Wash was good because it was basically like some Friday type shit. It felt warm. You got all your favorite rappers in
DJ
one spot type shit.
DJ Pooh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, anything Pooh involved with just got that warmth for some reason.
Oh god.
Yeah, like he's just yeah, man.
We need to get DJ Pooh to narrate the next album, bro.
Gotta
narrate. He should direct the videos. Nigga, what you mean narrate the album? But no, he probably could.
We gotta get somebody else.
We'll get them to act like different characters and make them act like cigarettes.
We gotta get like Bun B or some shit, bro.
Nah, we gotta get motherfucking Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, you gotta get under 21 Savage, Metro Boomin shit.
Samuel Jackson.
Because they got Morgan Freeman, you get Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, it's them niggas set the standard, bro. It's Morgan Freeman crazy. Like you got Morgan Freeman. He do insurance commercials, nigga.
We gotta get a comedian, bro.
We gotta get Cedric the Entertainer. Nah, maybe not Cedric.
We gotta get DL Hughley, bro.
No, nigga. No deal. I'm good on deal for the rest of my life.
Do that shit for 3 stacks. I'm telling you.
Nah, he'll probably charge the shit out of us just because he DL Hughley.
Now you right,
I'm
probably like
king of comedy. He gonna say 17. He gonna start the bid at 17. Talk that nigga down to 2,500.
Damn.
We don't want nothing from DL Hughley.
That's cold.
I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean, you already know I'm riding with you, Frank. But like,
what about Ashley Larry?
Oh yeah, I seen that live one time. He's very funny.
Donnell Rawlings.
Donnell Rawlings.
Yeah,
he's funny as fuck.
We should get that nigga
funny as fuck. That would be hard.
You got to get him to be Ashley Larry though.
I want to get sued by Comedy Central.
Nah, I feel it.
You think they would do that?
Maybe.
They skept over there.
They fucked Chappelle out of $50 million. So
but they just gave him his bread back, I guess.
But nah. So I got like one more question about the album and like just like FlySiifu's proper. Going back and watching the video, since we've been talking about videos a lot, I really appreciated the loose continuity in the videos for Richard Pryor and Mine Right. Like, this is such a weird thing I noticed, but like, so like the video ends with y'all toasting the record shop, like in your fucking sunsuits and shit. And then
that was Frank idea.
So my whole thing was like, I wanted the videos to kind of like play out as like Richard Pryor was supposed to be a dream sequence essentially, and then like Mine Right was supposed to be like niggas waking up and like Liv basically waking up, like when he got like that one part, it's like a skit in Mine Right where I'm waking him up with the shit.
Yeah, and he slapped him in the chest.
That's basically like niggas like thinking about Richard Pryor.
Oh
like,
shit.
That's it was supposed to tie in that way, and then after we leave, like we get off work type shit. that's when the fucking Raspberry video started. Like that's why we still got our uniforms on and we outside at the Raja T shit. Like it's supposed to all play out like one by one type shit.
See, that's even deeper than I thought it was. Like I didn't even think to
Like all
include
three of
Raspberry
those
in there.
movies is. I mean, that's why we should have said like. I was saying we could. I was thinking. I don't think I said this, but I
It
was
should have
thinking.
said to be continued.
Yeah,
type
like
shit.
a part 1, part 2.
Nobody's gonna get it because we didn't do it how we were supposed to. But the first 3 videos was that. After that, it was like
Yeah, the first 3 videos tied to each other, basically. And then all the rest of them is just like
we rapping, nigga. That's all that was.
Right.
And then opening up shop. That's that though. That's that too. We like
it's like anytime you see niggas on some like we working, it's like we trying to take it back to that world. And I think since we got the uniforms, we always gonna be able to tie back into that. That's why the tour gonna be so crazy.
Yeah.
Oh God. Now it's just tour time, bro. We about to drop the Divide video.
Yeah.
And we might do one more video.
No, we not, bro. No,
we done. We done.
We did like I never did this many videos for one album.
It's tour time after Divide.
They seen us enough. They need to see us in real life.
Oh God, bro. We did all this for COVID type shit.
And we risked our life. We risked our lives for this album.
In what
several
way?
occasions.
What happened?
Nigga, we was outside in COVID. Nigga, doing stuff with people.
Yo,
with
the
no
Divide
mask.
video, we was really outside in the snow.
We was in a corner store with no mask on, all of us in New York.
Yeah. The Ox was cool.
Tweaking. They didn't give a fuck. But it looked crazy on camera because we know what's up right now. Shit crazy.
Man.
But yeah, we was going crazy, bro. We was in the snow, bro. We was in the snow cold as shit.
You could have got pneumonia.
That shit was hilarious.
For the sake of hip hop, man.
All for fucking hip hop.
All for hip hop.
This nigga Mavi traveling all the way across New York.
Bro, this nigga Ubers, they probably charge this nigga $100 a ride. Shit was
just for the video, bro. This nigga Z Lupus came to New York just to shoot
the video, bro.
Damn.
Niggas gotta watch the shit. Concept missed his bus. And we had to get him a train.
That nigga got there at like 10 o'clock.
For the video.
I traveled, 12, 16 hours for the video.
Niggas don't understand. I cut my dick off.
I broke my back.
I broke my dick for the video.
I ran off on the plug.
I broke my dick.
Sorry, that's all.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I think we put our all into this process. We did a lot of videos. I feel like we've done enough for this existence. And now we should let this all happen and let people marinate on it. And then we come back with something when nobody expects it.
Nigga, we come back with a tour. That's what we coming back. Boom, 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 boom.
But that's expected. I'm talking about like 4 or 5 years from now. Niggas like, damn, man, I wish FlySiifu happened again.
Yeah,
magically when nobody's thinking about it.
Also, like
maybe not even 4 or 5.
Also, like on some little Black Star shit, niggas like, where that shit at, nigga? Where that shit at? It's like, nigga, it's coming, nigga. It's coming, nigga.
Shit like that. Like, I want niggas to be like upset about the time span in between those albums coming out. I need niggas complaining before we drop that. Like, before we even start working on it, I need to see people complaining like, yo, we need another one.
I mean, low key, it's already happening right now. Like,
nah, it ain't
enough.
Niggas
but ain't really complaining though. Like, it ain't like
they not mad yet.
Right.
We trying to do it though. Like,
I'm trying to piss niggas off and come
but
back.
I feel like the tour really gonna like set it up. I can't wait to the tour.
I think the tour is gonna just tie it all together. It's gonna be like cool. Now I feel like we kind of gotta
find a way to make it look cool. Drop a little set design. Me and this nigga, that'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like get it like actually like a whole world with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
That should be fine. Like I come real, cause we already got the fits. We already
It
got
gotta
the
be
songs.
like it gotta be like the one time Currency was on that tour, on the Smokers Club tour, and his
Right.
leg was broken, and he was sitting on the couch, and he like literally brought the living room to the stage.
Oh
It gotta be
God,
shit like
man.
it gotta be shit like that.
I wanted to be there for that so bad too. I remember that show.
I seen it. That shit changed my life.
Damn.
Not even in like on some nerd shit, but on some nerd shit. I was like, damn, this nigga the coolest nigga in America.
That's facts.
Like everybody was there just looking at this nigga and rapping his words, not doing nothing extra, smoking their weed and staring at the nigga. That's all they could do. And I always appreciated that shit. That's why I'll never really like press myself to make like no super amped up shit, because I want you to be able to chill. I want niggas to be able to relax and listen to the shit, because if it's always some extreme shit, then I feel like I'm gonna have to be in shape. I can not be in shape making this music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I could be on some chubby nigga shit, sitting my ass down, rapping words. Cool. If it's some Waka Flocka shit, I gotta jump every time.
Yeah, man.
You know, wrong with getting some adrenaline in.
But it's moments though. I'm talking about for the most part of my show, I'm chilling. It's gonna be parts where I'm like, the rest of the systems like drinking my water.
I'm gonna be at my stuff.
I'm just be talking shit. I'm gonna crack more jokes though. I know that. I'm
Stepping in
definitely
moshing and
cracking.
shit.
I'm gonna crack more jokes when the show start back up. Cause I was on some. I was on a run. I was doing some. I was heckling niggas. Like at some points, I'd be like in between songs, just joking on niggas, and he loved it. I'm gonna do that shit more, cause why not? I think that's gonna be my shit. I'm gonna just keep on making shit funny and try to enjoy this shit, because that's where I enjoy things, when I'm laughing and having fun. Gotta keep music fun.
And that's what people want. People want music to be fun and to just like, especially
niggas
now.
Want to laugh, bro. Niggas want to have fun, bro.
Like, damn. So, before we get out of here, I wanted to touch on a little trending movie news, all sorts of fun stuff. So, I know the both of y'all are kind of sort of into fighting games. And the Mortal Kombat movie is coming in. By the time this comes out, it'll be out in a week, I think. So I wanted to know if y'all had thoughts about. I wanted to know if y'all like watched the first two Mortal Kombat movies, or if you watched the little YouTube series they did, and if you care at all about the fact that Sub-Zero is gonna beat his ass, beat Scorpion's ass on fucking the big screen and shit.
It's on the Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, this is
I only seen one, the joint where it was like I can't remember what year it was. It was like the 90s though.
Yeah, that shit fire. The new one look kind of, but I'm gonna watch it.
I know my nigga Monday night was pissed because of the story with like they showed how Jax lost his arms and shit, and they keep changing it.
They keep changing it on stories, yeah.
Yeah, they keep switching it up. And the people that really love Mortal Kombat be mad, but I be like, so.
Yeah, they just trying to change generations, I guess.
I won't lie, I was one of those people. Like the first thing I saw, like I think I tweeted about it. I was just like, damn, like they always find a new way to fucking make Jax lose his arms. It's just funny to me. Like I wasn't mad. It just makes me laugh. They just like Mortal Kombat continuity doesn't mean shit, really. Like they have no idea what
none of it do though, bro. X-Men, they be fucking up.
Yeah, everybody's just making it up as they go along, and like that's kind of what I just like about Mortal Kombat. Like they take themselves really seriously, but also like not too seriously at the same time, and that's why I'm hyped for the movie. Also, just because it like it just looks amazing. Like there's a whole little clip of Sub-Zero and Scorpion fighting that just looks like
shit look crazy.
Yeah, like that's like the shit I wanted to see. Like when I was a kid first playing Mortal Kombat, seeing them fight the way they fought was how I was like, damn, like this is what I imagined in my head. Like
how y'all niggas feel about the Godzilla versus Kong shit?
That's a good question. I'm hyped. I
don't know why. I don't know what to be hyped for. Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm about to look at the trailer.
That shit is kind of extreme. I never would have thought that would happen in my lifetime.
I'm about to look at the trailer. I ain't never seen it.
Yeah, no, I feel it. Like, yeah, like I never thought we'd get another one because they made it back in like the 70s, but no.
You serious? That was a thing before?
It was, yeah. Like
you gotta watch the old one, Frank.
It was
I'm not watching the old one, bro. That shit probably look terrible now.
You should watch that shit though, just for the what the fuck?
You just because, man. Movies are fun. Movies, you like fun, right? You like fun?
Nah. Nope.
Like you like fun, right? Right?
Nope, I don't.
Bro, nigga, just watch the old one.
I think it's like I know them niggas is probably trying to do some CGI shit, and it's gonna be like moments of that movie that piss me off because I can't be convinced.
Better than the new one?
But the thing is, if it's the movie bad like that, I'm not gonna pay attention to the story because that shit looks stupid to me.
See, I feel it, but the new one, but like the new one looks like Kong and Godzilla look great. And
I mean, this is 2021 technology, so you know it's gonna be crazy. Like I just know them old movies won't hit on shit because they ain't look that good. Them old movies just and to get into them now probably just be backtracking. I feel like with a lot of the movies you had to be there, and I understand that aspect of life, so I don't even be forcing shit.
But they had their charm though, bro. Like it's just fun to go back and watch old shit sometimes.
I guess it's certain shit that I don't need to see. It's okay if I miss some of this shit. And I don't need to go back and catch.
Gods of War. Said Gods of War.
No, Godzilla versus King Kong.
They canceled this shit.
Y'all talking about that shit?
Yeah. What the fuck is happening? It's like the fucking world ending.
Nowhere's delivered.
No, bro, they letting niggas like order, but they canceling them bitches. They like,
damn.
It's D.L. Hughley, bro.
He's out there.
Fucking D.L. Hughley fucking with the wire.
He wants us to fail. Fuck. He heard us talking already.
He definitely heard me talking shit. I'm so sorry, D.L. Hughley. Not really.
Thank y'all so much. Like it's always a pleasure talking to you two, bro. Like thank you. Like thank you
Thanks
so much.
Thanks for having me, man. I like doing this because it gives me a chance to just talk my shit.
And we all need that sometimes. We all need a place to talk our shit.
You're the realest, bro. I love you, bro.
Yeah, big thanks, man. Big love to the judge, man.
Thanks for listening. Shout out to y'all for making it this far. And shout out to all the black people listening too, because y'all really impeccable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell a friend to come through next time. 1.